What's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Cartoony, and today I'm just going to talk about how Pixar's career has changed drastically, and I think it's gone for the worst. And I just want to go over Pixar's filmography and show you how much down they've went. It's like they go up and then they go down. And they've gone pretty far down. And it just shocks me that Pixar's making this much entertainment. This low of, entertainment. Especially for Pixar standards, I would expect, Onward for, Illumination or something, but not for Pixar, no. But I'm just going to tell you about Pixar's filmography and how they went up and down. And this is why. Well, this is what happened to Pixar. Pixar's first film, titled Toy Story, opened November 22nd, 1995. And well, Toy Story, it's a classic. It was the first animated Pixar movie. It shot Pixar high up into the skies. Maybe not very high, but it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is really, really good. And I think Toy Story it's really good. I don't think it's Pixar's best movie, but I think it's a really good movie that deserves, to have all these things, and it's got so much, and Toy Story is a great movie, not Pixar's best, but it's in their top 10, and it's a great movie to start off Pixar. Pixar's next film, titled A Bug's Life, released November 25th, 1998. And A Bug's Life, I think, is very average. I expected a little more from this movie when I first saw it. But, it's entertaining, I'll say, but it's very average, and it's not what I would expect, per se, from a Pixar movie. But, it's, like I said, it's entertaining, but that's about it. And I don't know if I could recommend it enough for you to see it. I think you can have a fun time with it, but I think it could have been better than it actually was. And Bug's Life just turns out to an average Pixar movie. Pixar's third film, titled Toy Story 2, opened November 24th, 1999. And how is Toy Story 2? I think it's not as good as the original, but it's really good. I think it's a decent Pixar movie, and it's way better than the average movie A Bug's Life. And I just think it's a really good movie. The twist villain is great. And it's just an original movie, and there's really nothing else I can say about it. It's just great. And Toy Story 2 is really good Pixar movie. Not as good as the original, but it's good enough. Pixar's fourth film, titled Monsters, Inc., released worldwide on November 2nd, 2001. And I think Monsters Inc. is a really good movie. I mean, I think it's in my top 5 favorite Pixar movies. I really, really love this movie. I really, absolutely love this movie. And it's one of my favorite Pixar movies. I love Pete Docter. I think he has some of my favorite Pixar movies. I think he's one of the best Pixar employees that makes the films. And I know he's working on Soul and stuff, but I just can't wait to see what he can do with that. But Monsters Inc., it's a classic. It's one of my favorite Pixar movies. And this is what really, for me, brought Pixar really, really up. And it's great. Pixar's 5th film, titled Finding Nemo, released worldwide in the year 2003, May 30th. And Finding Nemo is a cute movie. I'll say it's a cute movie, but it's definitely one of Pixar's weaker films. I don't know why people like this film so much. I don't get it at all. I'm not a big fan of it, and I just think it's a cute movie, and it's definitely one of Pixar's more weaker films for me, and just leaves it's just a cute movie. Finding Nemo, it's just cute. That's it. Pixar's next film, titled The Incredibles, release date, November 5th, 2004. And what can I say? The Incredibles is a classic. And there's really nothing else to say about it. It's a classic, and it's my second favorite Pixar movie. I mean, it's freaking great. And I love it. And it's a great movie. Cars, titled, released worldwide June 9th, 2004. And Cars is definitely one of Pixar's worst films. It's fine. I mean, it's just a little movie. It's fine. I mean, there was no reason for this. And I really don't understand why this got made. And it's definitely a kiddie movie, but Cars just turned out fine, and it's not anything special, and you didn't miss out on anything. So definitely you can skip this one. You don't have to worry about anything on this one. Ratatouille, titled, released worldwide on June 29th, 2007. And Ratatouille, I think, is a very underrated film and doesn't get the praise that it really, really deserves. And it's a very overlooked Pixar film that needs more attention than it gets. And I think it's really good, and I really like it. So check Ratatouille out, because this is one of the reasons why I really love Pixar. On June 27th, WALL-E came to theaters. and was a worldwide phenomenon. And personally, I love this film. It's definitely in my top 5 best Pixar movies. I think it's a masterpiece. I think it's an art of film. It shows you how much you can see. You can see when Pixar's good. They are good. They're really good when they're good. And I think WALL-E's a masterpiece in every way, and I love it. It's freaking great. In May 29th, the world got to experience Up. This is my favorite Pixar movie. It's got everything to emotion, sadness, happiness, funniness. It's got everything, and the soundtrack is great. It's the best music Pixar has ever done. It's by, I'm sorry if I say this wrong, Michael Giacchino or something. He made music for The Incredibles, I think Ratatouille, and Up, and this is freaking great, and I love it to death, and it's got, like, everything you would want in a movie, a Pixar movie. It's so great. It's, in the villain, you understand his motivation in the opening, the opening. It's a masterpiece, but, the rest of the movie isn't as good as that opening. But that doesn't detract from how much I love this movie. And I will always love it. And I'm pretty sure this will always be my favorite Pixar movie. I mean, I don't know. From seeing how much Pixar has dived down lately, I think they could come back up with Soul, because Soul looks pretty good, and it's directed by Pete Docter, so that one could be pretty good. But this is my favorite Pixar film, and I love it to death. It's so freaking good. On June 18th, 2010, the world got to experience Toy Story 3, which is so sad. And I wish it would have ended there, but it didn't. And we got Toy Story 3, which I'll talk about in the next video. But Toy Story 3 is so good. I think it's the best best Toy Story movie, and so great. I love it. And it's just really good. Wish it would have ended there, but it didn't. It's a great ending to the Andy story. But what can I say? It's great. Some of these Pixar movies, there's nothing I can say. It's just good. What else am I supposed to say about it? It's a great movie, and I love it. And it's great. And it's great. That's it. It's great. And I love it. Well, guys, that was the end of the good part of Pixar. Next week, I'll post the video of the bad part of Pixar, which is the rest of Pixar's films. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This took a lot of work for me than usual. I mean, it always does, but, than usual. This is usually longer than my usual videos. And, well, I'll see you guys next time. Adios.